Hi guys, MrGiles here. Welcome to my, the 28th episode of my Let's Play Hearts of Iron 19 Kingdom series. Where we left things off, this is, before I should say, just for you who is wondering for future references, this is the Let's Play where I enact the arcade mode. So if you're looking for the alternative ending, this isn't it. You'll have to find the other series of videos. That's very much a future reference, as I haven't even started making those yet. I think we should sort of get started. We left things off, and ever since I enacted the arcade mode, this is sort of understandably. No, why can I not? Oh, you're not retreating. Whoa. Oh, you are defending. Okay. Just to let you sort of. Yeah, well, anyway, you know what's going on. You've been watching the videos. We're not far from Moscow now. Been fighting hard. My intention is, after this Let's Play, to do a bit of a sort of like a state of the channel sort of address thing, and I'll sort of record myself speaking and stuff, and I'll just sort of let you know what my plans are for the future. I'll talk to you about future ideas for games, future ideas for my channel and stuff, and yeah, it's going to be. I just want to let you know how what's going to happen after this Let's Play, because obviously there are lots of things that could happen that you don't know about. So I'll do that, and then well, we'll see, won't we? So. I know, of course, I have got to do that alternative ending. I'm not sure if I'll do that immediately, though, for the reasons I've said before. No, that won't work. For reasons I've stated before, which is I'm not. It's not that I'm particularly anti-continuing this Let's Play. It's just I know I've been doing it for a long time. I know some of you guys would like to see some content out there, and I particularly would as well, because it's not like I'm getting bored of this one. It's just that I'm sure there are more interesting things I could be doing, because ultimately I've managed to make the UK into a killing machine, essentially, so everything I go against is pretty much unopposed. And because, as this is demonstrated, without the bugs, without the supply issues, I am ripping the Soviets to shreds. So, just to let you know, that's going to happen sometime soon. I don't know how long it's going to take to finish this Let's Play, guys. It could be, to be honest, it could be as few episodes as 2. I think this could be done within 2 episodes, this Let's Play. So, don't be upset when it finishes. I always get well, to be honest, I'd be quite pleased. I'd be quite proud of myself for finishing. I know you guys have been like, where have you been, Giles? You are never here. And I never, it was never my intention to stop making videos. I did it out of necessity, not because I wanted to. So, yeah. And now, things are looking pretty good, to be honest. That's going to end well. Their surrender progress is roughly at 40%, if I remember correctly. Just to remind you guys of exactly whereabouts I am. Moscow is certainly at risk of falling. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I didn't attack there. At risk of falling imminently. Oh, I created a second encirclement without even realising. That's just how brilliant I am. Oh shit. Why do you keep doing that? I swear you're not supposed to be able to retreat to provinces you don't own. I'm pretty sure that's a mechanic. Oh no, I don't. AI pathfinding is sometimes a bit stupid. It always presumes you want to attack when you don't always necessarily want to. You kill. I'm quite happy using strategic redeployment quite liberally right now because I know that there's no particular immediate threat which is going to ensue from doing so. The situation in the south is improving now. I've sent some reinforcements down there. And now the Romanians are coming. Rah! It looks quite funny. I always think that looks funny when you get like a giant mass of troops advancing like that. I guess this sector isn't particularly strong. It's funny, isn't it? Just because I'm slightly overproducing supplies right now. Oh, of course, I have supply, don't I? Because this is an arcade mode. I was just presuming that this division was trapped, and of course it can actually fight its way out now. One of the downsides of the arcade mode. But to be honest, I think I'd rather take that over having no hope of winning. I don't get this is attack, backhand blow. Like there is no backhand tactic in warfare. It's not like, oh, stop using such backhand blows against me. Dare you kill my men? I don't get that. It's just, oh, I wish someone explain. Maybe someone could help explain what paradox means by that. It's very weird. I think it is a bit weird actually. Just in general. Oh, I've got some free divisions. Well, the Romanians are going to help down here, aren't they? I'd like to clear out the coastline. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, to be honest. Wasting a lot of IC. A lot of IC. I don't need infantry, I'm just cancelling it. It's outright. Just cancel. Cancel. I don't really need anything. I don't really need anything, so I'll just bung out some industrial capacity, to be honest. I'm usually I'm adverted to building ICs for the United Kingdom, because I never think it has enough time to pay off. But you know, I suppose it works. To be honest, I'm contemplating taking out some of these battle messages because it's becoming quite tedious seeing. No, I don't know. It's very helpful though, isn't it? It's like I'm only saying that because I'm winning the most battles at the moment. If I see one battle which could become a bit problematic, then of course it becomes immediately helpful. So I'll keep it there for now. Smolensk. Okay. It's going to be an awful lot harder to close out some of these pockets now. But yeah, oh look, paratroopers. Let's eliminate those. Oh, paratroopers v armour. That's a matchup you never particularly want to see, is it? I stopped caring about tech a long time ago, you know. We'll push these guys out. And everyone's coming. I really should have set some objectives earlier. Well, actually no, I say that, but then I was suffering from massive supply issues, wasn't I? Doesn't necessarily follow that more troops always help. One. 9 minutes of battery power. It's funny, isn't it? I always seem to start these episodes whenever I don't have my laptop plugged in. Where has it gone? Oh crap, I left it on. Oh dear. He's winning. I don't like it when they win. I know. Dun 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 dun. Let's bomb into oblivion. There's a IC province we're missing there. Take it. Moskva is very close. I hope you just heard that. That was quite funny. Oh, university. Oh, I'm loving Let's Playing at university, by the way. I mean, like, I'm partially loving it because I, like, have been spent my whole life writing essays at the moment, but, well, not at the moment, not anymore. Not ever since, like, the holidays got close. But it's just funny because I can hear, like, random stuff going on in the background. But on a more practical level, it just means my videos upload about 5 seconds each, which is really good, because it kind of meant, when I was at home, it kind of meant like I had to wait like half a day to like have my episodes upload, which is a bit tedious, to be honest. Oh look, there's a massive stack just sitting. We can't just have massive stacks sitting there. It's ridiculous. Oh, garrison division, eh? Yeah, that's weird. They don't give me anything the whole game, and then they give me some... Oh. Good, and the Japanese are giving me another division, so I'm just going to do what I did last time. You're fine where you are. That's the extent of my advance. Still exactly the same as render progress, because I haven't actually taken any cities yet. I very much intend on taking out Moscow, Smolensk, and... God, this place. This place. That place needs... The Soviets, they need better people to name their cities. They just need a better language, to be honest. Russian is incomprehensible to a British person. Incomprehensible to me. I mean, just listen to my accent. Like, how am I supposed to say that name? Just, I can't... It does not compute. Does not compute. You can see some of my divisions are becoming under strength because naturally I've had my manpower sapped a bit. We lost a battle back there, but I'm going to wait until I regret it, until I find out where it is. That's always a good strategy, by the way. You can get rid of 3 garrison divisions right there. Attack them directly. That might be too much of a tall task, even for Gurkhas. Now, what I should have done is just sent... Oh, I'm on speed 3. Speed 3, yeah, that might have been why things were happening quite quickly, to be honest. We lost that battle. Yeah. I don't know where that division's really going. It should be headed up this way. Towards Novgorod. Pushing towards Moscow ever so quickly. Oh, I should also try and close off this whilst I can. And these 3 divisions. Yeah, that's okay actually. Oh god, these guys. Right, we'll finish them off there. see. See what you're trying to do there. It's not going to work. I'm tempted to check that just because it's an expeditionary force. I'm not really sure why. Oh, if any of you are wondering, I'm not going to bother cleaning up Tulu-Tavu and Mongolia. I, in reality, take it that both communist puppets would actually collapse with the collapse of the Soviet Union. Therefore, I do think there is sufficient justification for doing so. And as for Menkuko and Croatia, I also feel like they would be forced to find some kind of settlement with the Allies. So that's why the defeat of the Soviet Union will be the end of the status quo. To be honest, I'm sure you guys weren't looking forward too much to the great conflict, the great battle of Menkuko. I do know that they are like the hardest nation to kill in Hearts of Iron. I'm aware of that, but I'm just too much of a pussy to take them on as well. Yeah, we're getting a whole load of engagements everywhere. Attack. Oh god. Getting pushed off this province. That's actually quite a serious counter-attack they've got going on now. The south. Oh, Romania. They're doing something. Not quite sure what they're doing, but they're doing something. Hang on, where's that division? Wow, did you really not move that far? Wow. At least played for a few days, haven't I? I know I'm pausing a lot, but I mean, surely I've been playing enough. Ah, there we go. Free armor. Off you go. Chase, chase, chase. I don't imagine the Soviets are in a good state now. 50% maybe? 47%. We don't even know anymore. Wow. Lost all my spies. Wow, that's impressive. I really thought those people would have got there by now. That division would have got there by now. Oh, look. I almost have a free retreat path. That's misleading. It shows that the HQ is attacking them. That's a lie. That's the divisions in this province, not the ones in that province. Battle spam everywhere. No, I really don't think there's much life left for the Soviet Union. How cute. Might as well call it off then. Ooh, big battle. They won that quite significantly as well, actually. Better to hold that position for us for now. I wonder if I will be turned back at the gates of Moscow. I somehow arrogantly imagine not. Sorry, I haven't said anything for a while. I'm doing this more frequently, it seems. I know people don't like awkward silences in my Let's Plays, and it's actually something that people quite like. But no, it's a bit weird, really. I'm sorry, it's not very like me, which is why I'm a bit surprised in doing it. To be honest, I think it might just be something of the day. Like, little do you know that episodes 25, 26, no, 26, 27 and 28? No, what episode is this? 27. So, well, anyway, episodes since 25 have just been recorded today, which is, I suppose, why it might be like how experienced my stuff is now. No, it's not going to work. They still haven't boarded that ship. 27th of January. Wow, that takes an awful lot longer than it normally. That must be a change, because I know that it used to be that movement was much faster directly onto ships than it was, ironically, across land. So that must be a change, because it wasn't like that before. Taking some quite big hits at the moment. So we're attacking, they got Zhukov to lead it, so they're obviously at least committing something to the defence of Moscow. Moscow, unfortunately though, may have met its match. Because, unlike Napoleon and Hitler, this is Britain, and every time Britain has tried to take Moscow, it's never failed. That's technically true. I mean, ignore the fact that Britain has never tried to take Moscow, but, it's true, it's very true. I'm just to ban divisions. I need divisions for manpower. I know it's disgusting to disband armour. It's so expensive, but yeah, well, to be honest, right now I don't need additional forces. In fact, I think it would be counterproductive to be trying to use those forces right now. One. That's what we like to see. The Battle of Moscow is progressing nicely. Oh, Zhukov ran off. Obviously, the Soviet leadership is perfectly aware of the fact that their doom is upon them. And this is a very bad breakout attempt. We'll reinforce up here. I'm also pushing towards Kalinin. I'm not really sure ever how to pronounce that though. Something like that anyway. They took a province back. Oh, stupid HQs. This is another thing I don't like about Hearts of Iron. There aren't many things. Supply bugs are one. There are quite a few supply bugs. But also stupid AI sometimes. And that's about it really. There isn't much I dislike about Hearts of Iron at all. To be honest, I think it's my favourite game, and no, it's probably, you know, I've never played another game quite as I played Hearts of Iron. It's the game that got me into gaming, and it's the game that's going to, I think, take a lot of beating. And I think there's only one game at the moment that could beat it, and, well, not at the moment, that could beat Hearts of Iron in terms of, like, games I like. And, that's East v West, and I am absolutely... I was told about this the other day. Paradox... Actually, this is worthy to stop playing for. Paradox is working on a game through community pressure. They're working on a game which is based on the Cold War, East v West. I think it starts in 1947 and ends in 1991. And it's made by the same people that made Arsenal of Democracy for Hearts of Iron 2, but it's based on the Hearts of Iron 3 engine, so it's going to be pretty damn cool. But they're adding all kinds of new diplomacy, all kinds of economic things. It sounds really interesting. I reckon you should check it out. Go to the Paradox Interactive channel. Ironically, they subscribe to me, not me to them, but that's actually true, by the way. That was quite cool when I found that. And yeah, check out East v West. It looks like an awesome game, and I'm really thrilled and excited about that. We're gonna storm the Volga, just for shits. Shits and gigs. Okay, stop spamming me. Okay, 1-1-1-1. We won all those battles as well, so. Marines should make pretty short work of them. Can I have that division, please? I'd like to make a nasty surprise landing. So yeah, so it looks absolutely brilliant, that game, and yeah, I mean obviously the combat won't be as good as Hearts of Iron. We've won the Battle of Moscow, by the way. No, I'm not going to join that actually. I can't see, I don't know whether you can see my Steam things come up, by the way. I just got on an invite. I should check Steam. Oh god. I'm not even going to bother checking that. Chase them down. So I'm really excited about East v West, and definitely when it comes out, I'm going to start. When it comes out, being totally undecided. It could be a few months, it could be a year, it's going to be a while. But definitely worth checking out, I think. The thing I'm quite confused about though is that surely that game, to be based on the Hearts of Iron 3 engine, is coming out quite a long time after the Hearts of Iron, the existing Hearts of Iron engine was developed. Of course, Hearts of Iron being based on the Clausewitz, something like that, engine, it's been out for quite a few years now. It was sort of developed during Hearts of Iron 2. And I'm not really sure I want like the latest game, like Paradox's sort of, which I think ultimately is Paradox's best hope at making a very popular game, because like, everyone has always said, you know, when are you going to make a game about the Cold War? And like it's just what every single person has said to Paradox for years and years and years. And they're finally doing it, and I fear that they're basing it on technology or sort of software, which is it's not outdated, but it's sort of approaching, like, they surely must be thinking about developing Hearts of Iron 4 sometime soon-ish. I mean, there was quite a lot of speak on the forums of perhaps their finest hour being the last patch before development started on Hearts of Iron 4. So, bearing that in mind, I'm not really sure that it is going to be like the best it could be, or as good as it could potentially be. We are very close to taking Moscow. I'm going to do Giles' classic sneaky move going on here. I also want to see us take Moscow, because I know I'm that geeky. 31st of January, 8 o'clock. I'm going to shift some divisions over here, actually, because this is kind of where they're needed. It's annoying that they won't go through friendly territory. But yeah, Hearts of Iron, not Hearts of Iron, East v West looks great. Cold War game based on the Hearts of Iron 3 engine, you know, that's ultimately never going to be a bad thing. Arsenal of Democracy, as I get, yeah, it was very popular. A very popular game with sort of Hearts of Iron fans. And I feel like perhaps East v West could be popular with most people, but I don't know, I'm just not sure. I mean, Hearts of Iron is great because of its combat. I mean, they're going to have to water down the combat a bit to make it a diplomatic game. But also, if we consider the period, you know, this real threat of warfare was not conventional. It was not, you know, you couldn't have a war like this in the Cold War. Like, there would have been some nukes by now. Oh, I might have missed Moscow being taken. Having said all that. No. We just missed it because they've had a stupid spam. But yeah, we've got Moscow now. And we've got all their supply stockpiles as well. So Britain is not going to have any supply problems until 2012, to be honest, at this rate. Oof, that's hurt them bad. Hurt them very bad. I mean, I'm thinking about what other targets I have sort of right now. And I'm thinking, I've noticed that Romania seems reluctant to do anything apart from just sit in my territory. I'm thinking right now, Saratov, Saratov, very much in my reach, but that's only 2 points. Perhaps putting off for Kubyshev, Kaza at least, or was it Gorky? Yeah, these are all sort of very cities that are a long way away from me. I don't think Baltic VPs count towards so their surrender progress. So the big target, of course, is Leningrad, and then Arkhangelsk and Murmansk, both worth 5 points each. I think those targets would be enough in themselves to secure victory, or my victory. I'm wondering how long it's going to take to do so. If Canada would help, the one thing I want to do is if the Commonwealth did do anything, which they won't, is them to make an amphibious landing. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I was getting excited. No, they're not. Over up here somewhere, but very much don't know what happened. You see I'm sinking convoys. That's because before the war even started, I set up some stuff on convoy raiding duty. Oh, that's not going to go well for that. Convoy raiding duty over in the Arctic Sea. I suppose what we're seeing now is because they're having to supply things by sea, because Leningrad is their capital and they don't have a direct land route to some of their I suppose only that place actually, only Batumi. But oh no, of course there's not supply, is it? It's arcade mode. I don't even have to worry about that. Of course, the Soviet Union has just lost its entire supply stockpile. So what I'd love is for Germany to have that, and then maybe they could supply me, and then maybe we wouldn't even have to do this in the first place. The other targets that I will be pursuing now are these sort of cities that surround Moscow. They're all sort of quite big IC cities as well. But they're all VPs: Yaroslav, Gorky, I'm sorry, I'm butchering these pronunciations. I do apologise. Butchering pronunciations is something I actually really don't like doing, even though I do it regularly enough, if that makes sense. We push towards Gorky. But after that, I'm not really sure what else the Soviets really have, because I'm aware of the fact that they don't have Vladivostok, or at least I hope the Japanese. Yeah, the Japanese are holding on to Vladivostok, and my crazy charge of the coast is working. It will work. I don't even know why I did that, to be honest. And their surrender progress is at 71%. Oh, it's getting very interesting, guys. It's getting very interesting. I'm getting close to winning. Here, stretching myself too thin. Their HQs are just like, taking all our land. It's really annoying. But of course, that's not really a problem since arcade mode is on. I play in arcade modes. I've never done it before. I hate it. Like, absolutely hate it so much. I think it sort of reduces an important part of the game to nothing. But in this circumstance, I feel like I've had to. Not because I wanted to, but because I have to, if that makes sense. I'm not a sore loser at all, guys. I couldn't care less. I know I'm not the best player in the world. If I lose because I'm not playing well enough, I perfectly will accept that. But I don't think it had anything to do with me, to be honest. I could be playing... I could be, you know, Captain Easy, and I wouldn't be winning, as far as I was concerned in that situation. It was a bug. These guys have been very passive, I've just noticed. Sort of sitting. We're taking Cullen. What's that done? 73%. I still think we're going to find it quite hard to scratch together all those VPs. I'm not going to go crazy and go for Leningrad with one division. Perfectly aware that's never going to end well. I'm going to take these 3 armoured divisions though and take them towards the spearhead, because I think I have enough around here to clean up. And your armour is best used where it's needed. Quite exciting though. I'm quite excited that I managed to overcome the Soviet Union, even by cheating. I'm still quite excited about that, because I was always convinced that that was going to be the final obstacle that I'd never quite get. Don't need to quite say we're doing divisions down here. We can use them to push on Saratov. Wow, it's really raping us in terms of intelligence though. The one thing I am going to do to slow them down a bit is use my covert points to sabotage the region, is it? Yeah, I want to make sure I do the right region though. I want to do this region, as that's going to be the region. Not that. They will move through if so that's just going to slow them down. Make sure they get caught in my pocket more than anything. I want them to get caught in the Baltic in Latvia and Estonia and stuff, because then they can't fight me really. I know they still have supply, but that's not really that important, to be honest. Not when they've lost already. They're being very arrogant. I mean, Yeah, I am being very arrogant. But I just can't see the Soviets coming back. I think it's a matter of time right now. Apart from that HQK chasing, I'm, you know, pretty much destroying them on every front. What I will do is for my next Let's Play, I'm going to use, it's not a mod, it's, he calls himself Pete, I think it's Peter Hearts of Iron, Peter Hoy, Peter HMI, I think, as LUIA editions, LWA, LUA changes, because they look really good. They seem to fix a lot of AI problems. They aren't a mod because they don't really add any new content. They just literally change build orders, change sort of calculations the AI makes. That's the only change they make. And it means you won't see things like the Britain throwing away its army pointlessly and the USA doing the same. Instead, they'll make big invasions and stuff. And the Axis will be far more formidable on AI. Than it would be, say, in this Let's Play. It's not that the AI is terrible, it's just that it's pretty bad. I mean, for most of the games that I've heard that people playing with it, Germany usually gets to around Moscow, which is sort of quite realistic. And that's quite interesting because I'd like to see a more balanced game, to be honest. One thing I am quite interested in about East v West is the way it sort of models. I know this is not really. These issues are sort of quite recent and they're still quite controversial. You know, you've got the dissolution of the empire, of empires, and just in general, we've got the establishment of totalitarian regimes. And I'm not saying those times didn't exist prior to the Cold War. It's just that they came to prominence in the Cold War as and are still sort of exposed today, I suppose. And what I'm trying to say is that the developers at some point they're going to have to take some kind of stance on issues like Israel and Palestine, and they're going to have to take some kind of stance on sort of African things happening in Africa, things happening in Asia, which today we would look down upon, like the Chinese Civil War, the occupation of Tibet and stuff like that. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be interesting because the developers are going to have to balance the game in a way which makes various outcomes plausible, but some outcomes will be more likely than others. So like Hearts of Iron is already banned in China because it recognises the existence of the Chinese substates, Shaanxi, Tibet, the Gungsi clique and things like that. And I fear that people are going to take issues like Palestine very seriously, and could lose Paradox and respect. I personally think they'll manage it fine because most games seem to handle sort of contentious things all right, but it's not necessarily true that will happen. What is quite clear is that Paradox has taken a sort of a completely non-interventionist stance on. They refuse to express opinion on these issues, like the concentration camps in Germany. They refuse to use the swastika and things like that, and things which aren't necessarily historically accurate. So of course the other thing which could happen is they do exactly the same thing and just refuse to accept that there ever was an issue or there ever has been an issue. I'm going to let them run riot in Palestine or in India or in Pakistan or in Syria and Jordan and Iran and things. So I don't know, maybe I'm just being an idiot, maybe I'm just overestimating the problem. I'm sure they'll handle it fine, to be honest. It's just, I personally think it's going to be quite interesting to see the way that people always deal with issues in a sort of objective manner. as a lawyer. Unfortunately, I find stuff like that quite interesting. But yeah, I suppose they'll do it fine. They'll do it absolutely fine, I'm sure. I'm going to embarrass them by sailing my fleet right up to the Winter Palace. Maybe the Soviet Union will fall in the same way it began, by the cruiser Aurora. I have got a cruiser Aurora somewhere. Oh, I have to find that now. It has to be found. Sorry guys, this is probably exactly not what you want to see. Ships, 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 ships. Sorry, ships, back. Miss. There it is. First carrier fleet, Eastern Baltic. That's very convenient, guys. I'm definitely doing that. Just for the irony. The irony is hilarious in that. Oh god, I am a geek. But, you know, shits and giggles. To be honest, those deployments do actually make some strategic sense as well. It's going to give them some issues in terms of naval bombardment. Is Leningrad actually within my air superiority? I don't know. Alright, yeah. So this is funny. This is very funny. This is a humiliation. I'm sure the Red Navy will come and get me. Red Navy. It's not even a navy. It's just like a fishing boat. Fishing boat with a DP-27 on the front is what it is. So, yeah, things are going well. I could be using my men far more effectively, but you know, what's an efficient use of the men for? You know, that's what India's for. We just throw men away. Oh no, they've had to rely on Tulu Tavu to supply them with men now. That's when things get desperate. When the Soviet Union runs out of manpower, has to rely on its puppets. That's quite a dangerous situation for them, to be honest. I'm sending some divisions back to Königsberg. And yes, that's right, guys, I am thinking about launching a naval invasion. Murmansk or Archangelesk is... Oh, I got superior firepower. It's definitely going to be a target. I haven't even looked at this in a long time, I really should. Don't even need that many officers. Yeah, not looking good for the Soviets right now. I've always wondered what would happen. You know, what point would the Soviets stop fighting? You know, what time would the Soviets accept defeat? So I think the real question with that is, when would Stalin accept defeat? And I've read quite a few books on Stalin, and he's a very interesting man. He's a very interesting man. Great respect for him. Obviously not. But, you know, it's just, he's a man who doesn't give in easily, I think is the best way of putting it. And I've always wondered, you know, would the Soviets ever accept defeat under him? I mean, just any person surely must concede defeat at some point. But yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Would the loss of, well, you know, what we do know is I don't think the fact that Germany didn't really achieve any of its strategic objectives is kind of irrelevant, because I think even if it had achieved one or two, i.e. Moscow, Stalingrad, or Leningrad, then I still feel like the other would have kept fighting. Perhaps. It's very difficult to say exactly what would happen. It's very subjective. Ah, you idiots. Romania. No, you are supposed to be my bitch. So, do your job, alright? I can't believe you lost Rostov. No, that's gonna. That's annoying. Oh no, we're being attacked by. Where is that? Where is that? I have to find it. It's just funny. It's just funny. Here it is. Piercing attack 6. That's not bad. They can pierce my armor. So they're actually not as shit as I've been making them out to be. Maybe I have overestimated. Maybe I am underestimating them. Maybe they are the Soviet comeback. I don't know. All these possibilities I haven't even considered. With good reason. I'm going to pull some divisions back for whack-a-mole duties. Oh look, they're cutting me off. Well done again, Romania. You failed me again. Disgusting. I can hear shouting on my corridor. Disgusting. What was it? University or something? What was it? The last week of term? Disgusting. Oh, sorry, I'm checking Steam again. Shouldn't be doing that. I should be focused. Oh, if you ever want to add me on Steam, feel free. I don't know if I've ever said that. I think I have. I must have done. Oh good, they've retaken Rostov. And their surrender progress is 76%. It goes up so slowly. Honestly. Honestly, guys. I'd love to take some VPs. So why they're sending divisions out? If I were them, I'd definitely keep them there. I definitely have to be of the mentality that whatever is worth defending in Karelia is not as not as important as Leningrad, the one remaining major VP in my country. I wouldn't yeah, just wouldn't do it. No, they're gonna want to close that. No, bloody. Oh. Stop. So it's February 1944. This conflict has been going on for since September? Was it August? I can't even remember. Anyway, it's probably going on for about 5 months, 6 months. So we've done slightly better than the Germans. Obviously, since the fact we hold Stalingrad and Moscow as well. And have totally smashed the Red Army. Okay, just Romania, what the hell is this? I mean, like, you could take that province. Like, I know Soviet troops are superior, but there are tons of you. I'm going to send a garrison to Rostov. I even have a garrison. That's hilarious. Wow, that's some seriously good garrison there, level 8. Oh, sorry, bad scrolling. People said very early on, one of the very first comments in my Let's Play was apparently my scrolling is totally manic. I'd agree with that, I really would. It's just the way I play, to be honest. There's a lot of manic clicking, there's a lot of looking around, sort of zooming in, zooming out. I don't tend to stay in one place at one time because I find that nothing happens in one place at one time. I mean, if I try to do this invasion like that, it just wouldn't work. It would be called a complete catastrophe. If I tried to take the policy that staying still for viewers worked, because it doesn't. Sorry guys, it really doesn't. Just doesn't work at all. You attack that. Keep pushing. Or smash. How's that? Take that province. It's sure it's got some icing or something. No energy. There's nothing. Not worth a thing. Oh, we're outside Gorky. Wow, that's a stack. Where did you come from? I don't know how long I've been playing, guys. Feels like no time at all. This is the problem. It always feels like no time at all. I should really time myself. I know I had to go earlier because I had a thing. It was one of those lecture things. I have 18 of them a week, so I should know what they are by now. But I say 18. I have 18 hours worth of lectures a week. Alright, we'll send these guys to Königsberg, where they can prepare to pick up my very haphazard invasion fleet. Oh, Soviets, just go away. Go away, nobody likes you. What is my attack delay? 20 hours, that's not bad at all. And I've reached the edge of the Soviet Union. There's nothing in that direction. So, back we come. 83%. I want to see if taking Leningrad is going to be enough to push that over the top. So I'm not totally convinced it is. The Italians are doing something. Oh my god, if Italy wins the battle for Leningrad, I mean, that would be... Imagine how ironic that would be. The British fought across the entire Soviet Union, across the whole world, defeating every other major, except for the Americans. Oh god. It's all over. It's a secret weapon. It's got a nuke on board. I want to see how far away they are from getting the nuke. I think that would be quite interesting. That's led by Zhukov as well, so no longer that's putting up resistance. Gold. Essentially, the entire western half of the Soviet Union is mine. I'm going to take some of these guys down, because they don't need to be there, and this is becoming frustrating. We're actually finding some vessels, that's quite funny. I really was not anticipating any naval stuff. Oh, it was only transports, I thought those were actually ships. Vilpuri, I think, is actually a Finnish VP since in Karelia, so I don't think that would make any difference. We should win that battle. Well, there's not really much to say, guys. It's sort of like a waiting game. I'll be angry that's not going to be a battle that worked. I just saw the reissue on that one. Battle of Leningrad, just check it out. To be honest, I might stick it out for a bit. You can wear down their org if nothing. And we'll cut off the defenders as well, that would be cruel. So close to winning, you know. Why do I keep checking Steam? I don't want to check Steam. Go away. Sorry, habit, guys. I haven't done that the whole well. I had something wrong with me today, obviously. I don't even know where these guys are going. They're just doing like crazy attack towards anything. It's quite a long way, but whatever. I'll try. Whoa, how did you get that? Right, retake Rostov, please. Now back to where it matters. And I got reinforcements, so I'll call that off before anything more serious happens. It looks like they could about to be put up, or at least to partial defence. And no, I'm not going to do that. That would be stupid. Strategically bombing a target we're about to take for ourselves. Wow. Really? Oh no, there's us attacking them. Pretty much all over, you know. It's going to end soon, whatever way you look at it. Too far. Thought so. Surprising that, isn't it? Come on, Germany, finish off that pocket. Retake Rostov, goddammit. Oh, 124, we'll do that. Don't need to worry quite so much about that, to be honest, but why not? Oh well, they're holding well. Don't attack that. VPs are looking good for me. Bad for the Soviets, of course. %, and this is worth 20 VPs if I recall correctly. $20 points. Could be it, guys. They're out for completely. I know what I'll do. I know I said very early on I could use my fighters as bombers. I'm doing that now. For the first time in the game, and this could well be it. And of course, if you remember, guys, the Soviets are actually going to be annexed by me. Yeah, go on, keep attacking me here. I really like that. It's going to be good. It's going to work out well, guys. It's going to work out. It's going to work out for you. And then the battle for Rostov. Just to hit that quickly. Yeah, we've got Rostov again, as we should have done. It's getting close, guys. It's getting really close. I reckon this could be it right here. How disorganised are you now? I hope you waste all your ore. This is it's quite fitting that the Red Guard are mounting a defence against the cruiser Aurora. I'm checking on this battle. So who's? Oh wow, bloody hell! Look at my skills. They're pretty good. Whoa, Kono. We've got some good generals in this. %. So the 7th Red Guards is about to retreat, and it's being taken over by Shittern. I'm just watching this battle because I know there's nothing else going on, and well, you know, I'm sure you guys might want to see what is the last. I'd be so disappointed if this isn't the last battle now. It'd be so ironic. But I'm sort of convincing myself that it is. So now we outnumber them. Oh no, bloody hell, don't repeat that. Getting the control command to work sometimes can be a bit difficult when you've got lots of battle spam. I hope you're listening, Paradox. You subscribe to me. I'm sure you watch all my videos. Not. So it's down to the 5th Red Guards now, and their attack modifiers. Well, they're pretty good. Their defense modifier is very good. Their piercing attack is excellent, I have to say. Unfortunately, just has not worked out for them. Not very well. They're just fighting superior forces, to be honest. There was a lot of armour mixed up in that attack, and they were being bombed as well. Zhukov is going to hold again. Zhukov has been everywhere and everywhere. He was in the battle for Moscow as well. So these forces may live to fight another day if this isn't the end. But I think it could be. And hold on, it is the end, guys. I'm going to save it right here because I have 1 hour before they give in. And the game could well crash at this point. Well, to be honest, I think this says it all. I know technically I cheated, but you know, this is it. It's over. It's done. That is the end, guys. We have the end of the episode. And just to put it out there, this is my country now. This is mine. Britain owns quite a lot of the world. We're no longer the 3rd largest nation in the world. We are now by far the largest. Yeah, so that was, yeah, very good outcome. I'm not really sure what to do now. I don't want to say goodbye just yet. Feels totally wrong. I'm going to take a bit of time to reflect on our victory. I think the first thing we should do is just do a little bit of an overview. Where really don't know what to do now. I suppose I'll review some of our statistics. I think this is the thing we should do, to be honest. We take look at the overview of our VP. We have 306 VP, which is a pretty astonishing amount. And the other nations which have any kind of substantial VP are all members of the Allies, except for the USA. But the first 5 members of this board are all members of the Allies, and numbers 7 and 8 are as well. So that's fairly astonishing. Democracy, yep. That says it all, doesn't it? That's pretty much, yeah. All the big victory points are held by, democratic bodies. Well, I don't even know what these mean, to be honest. Never looked at them very much. We'll look at total brigades. United Kingdom, 599. I'm almost double that of Germany. I am actually double that of Germany, I think. And everyone else is a pathetic, measly, much less than that. And what I actually do, guys, is I'm going to, sorry, 599 were my brigades, remember. Fucking hell, the USA. Look what they've done the whole game. 1005 IC. And what are they doing? They're building fucking infrastructure, radar, airbase. Well, nukes. Nukes are good enough. I'll give them that. But everywhere else, what is the fucking point of this? This is one of the American LUA problems. Regardless of all that, we were here to check on that. So 316. So I even outnumbered the USA in terms of brigades. In terms of navy, definitely largest in the world. Actually, no, sorry, I'm doing this again. What is our 196? So the US Navy is bigger. They have 27 CVs, which is pretty astonishing. So they do have more than me. But yeah, it's not really relevant, is it? Because it's about who sunk what. We ended up with more air power than Germany. Yeah, it's just, ships are just astonishing. Sink a country, United Kingdom, and it goes on for ever. I mean, the only other country who sunk anything is Japan, really. So it's quite impressive, really. So I want to find our brigades in terms of experience. I'm not sure I can actually. Leaders. Are we leaders? Skill level. Oh fucking hell. Look at that. Look at my commanders. Look at them. This is what fighting every major power on the world does to you. I mean, Britain starts with like no good commanders essentially, but this is essentially unfightable. I've never seen a level 8 commander before, and I've never seen a list of level 6 commanders going on that far. Now I'm sure my naval commanders are pretty good as well, to be honest. Number of units. I imagine that's infantry. Artillery? Really? Oh no, wait, blue. That's a different colour. No, that's infantry. 315 brigades. Artillery is 104. HQs are 43. So you see that the proportion of armour in my army is actually quite tiny. But it's that really did the blow. Of course you can see armour being disproportionately represented in supply consumption. Carrier groups definitely my largest. I was expecting that. Naval units. Light cruisers are definitely the largest. Destroyers are sort of second largest. Carriers. Only 10 carriers. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I will do an alternative ending to this Let's Play, but not for a long time. I'm just not going to say it will definitely happen. I mean, I would like to do it, but it's, I've got a lot of things on my mind at the moment. I've got a lot of other plans, Hearts of Iron, and I think I'd like to try giving some of those a go before I turn to this Let's Play. So thanks for all your support, thanks for all your comments, guys. It really means a lot to me. And have a cup of tea. So thanks for coming. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.